Hello, Kinderbirds. Welcome back to the Art Room with Mr. Eck. Today we're going to be learning about an artist named Maurice Sendak. He is the illustrator who created one of my favorite children's books, Where the Wild Things Are. And he not only came up with the story, but he also drew all the pictures. So we're not going to take the time to read the book today, although I would like to, but our focus is the art. So I just want to focus a little bit on the art of Mr. Sendak's book here. So first off, we have this monster here, and the pattern that really sticks out to me is on his legs. See how it has this kind of rough, scaly texture? And so the way he did that is, I'm just going to draw a quick leg here. The way he did that is he just made some V's, and he just connected them. And that is how he got the texture for that monster's legs. It's kind of a rough, scaly texture. Next one I want to look at is this lady monster here. So, two things. Number one, her arms look like they have long fur or hair. Her hair is also very long. And you can tell because the lines are so long. I think for this, I'm just going to draw like some boxes, and you can't see, sorry. And I'm going to replicate those textures. So the hair has long lines. So if you do this, it's going to look like long hair. If you do medium-sized lines like this, it gives the feeling of short hair. And then let's do one more thing while we're talking about this lady, and that's her on her feet. So she has more like chicken feet, which are different from the scales from the first monster. So to do that, Mr. Sendak did some, instead of long, tall V's, he made some little U's. Pretty cool. Let's look at this bull monster. So he has hair, but to me his hair looks short and bristly. The reason is because he used shorter lines to represent his hair. So you can't see what I'm doing, sorry guys. So that's why that hair looks differently from this hair and this hair. Let's see. On this guy we have some feathers. So they're U shapes, but they're kind of long. So do some really tall U's, as in like the letter U, and you get feathers. So here are some examples that I just learned from Maurice Sendak on how to add texture. That's the way something feels that we can add to our artwork just by using lines in different ways. So now that we learn how to make different kinds of textures using lines, we're going to make our own monster. Your monster can look like whatever kind of monster you want. I'm just going to start off with a great big face because the face is really important. And he's going to have the body like this with a little tail, little bitty arms, claws on his arms. And some great big friendly eyes. Maybe some horns. Just a nice simple monster. Maybe some spines down his back. Maybe a belly like that. Okay, now I want you to decorate your monster with some kind of line pattern using crayons. You can also outline your monster. I'm going to do this fast forward so it doesn't take so long to watch. So here is my texture monster in the style of Maurice Sendak, who made this book of monsters. So now it's your turn to try to make your monster. Be sure your monster doesn't look like my monster though, because he's my monster. I want to see what your monster looks like. Be as creative as you can. Come up with the weirdest, craziest monster that you can. Just be sure that you fill up your page and use lots of textures like what we learned about. All right, have fun. If you're a Clear Connections student, don't forget to upload a picture. The link is right below this video. Have fun making your monsters.